Okay, so another late night, early morning. I don't know about you, but I'm worn out. So, 19th of September 2023. I didn't do a full moon read only because I thought the eclipse read pretty much said it all, so it covered both. So I'm not doing a full moon read. But you all had a bit on that one, so that's all right. 19th of September 2024. Sun trines Uranus, so that's rebellion. You may experience a welcome surprise or an unexpected development. The moon is in Aries because it enters pretty much now. The day before, because I'm doing this the day before. So here we go. Oh, Manas. No, it isn't. It's bloody Awas. It's that the one that looks like the Palestinian flag. Don't like that one. Sixth house of Virgo and healing. Scorpio and Jupiter. Horn of plenty. So today's card is the Sun card. We had it yesterday in the read. It is a Leo energy, but the Sun is maybe needing more vitamin D. Hopefully it'll be in the upright, so things are coming to light, like it said. It is still Wednesday, so sneeze on a Wednesday, sneeze for a letter. So something coming through the post, maybe. Let's hope it's positive news. So let's see where this takes us. is. So the third pile. So we're in the dark about something. Oh, we're full of ups and downs this week, aren't we? But they did say that we've got to take a good look at the situation. Not just others, but ourselves as well. So something's going on here. Because we've got failed businesses. We've got you with the wrong team. You've got people breathing down your neck, judging your work, your behaviour. They are not your people. They are not your team. The foundations aren't strong enough. So there we are, wallowing in self-pity again, crying over spilt milk. What's done is done. Don't hang on to it. The rose that was planted for a loved one, or put in a coffin. Don't be dwelling on the past. The past is over. The future's not promised. You must live in the now. But you are being kept in the dark deliberately by someone. Someone likes you in that energy. They like to keep you there, dwelling there in misery. That's how they get their kicks. Putting up obstacles in your path, keeping you in the dark, delays in travel. This is a situation that cannot grow. It may have been happy at one time, but it can't get any better than this. And it's going to take a lot of work to keep it there. And I don't think the commitment is there. Whatever love there was is leaving. Because somebody needs peace of mind. Apologies may be coming your way. Slow and steady wins the race. So small improvements in career, finances, agriculture, those of a dark complexion, possibly air signs, mainly Virgo, which is health, and Chiron. It's healing by apologising. Somebody is apologising. Could be somebody with a scar on the leg, the limp, the amputation. This is, like Spirit said yesterday, if you've done wrong, you've got to own it. But there is a definite Leo energy here, where there's power struggle still going on. There's cowardice, there's heart problems, there's back problems, there's delays in travel, there's financial problems, and vows and contracts made or signed under duress. So losing the battle, or losing the will to carry on, really. You're feeling really down on yourself. We don't like that, do we? Because Spirit told us yesterday, especially in the eclipse read, that we've got to look to see where we've made mistakes and put that right. Because wrongdoers, these people that are putting blocks in our path and trying to stop our happiness forming, are the ones that will pay. So don't you be that person. Eight and 26, 19. Negative energy, both Leo energy. Leo is the 21st of July to 21st of August. Now they've given us all the cards we need for the read, but we're going to carry on like we always do. But that is the same card, except that's in reverse and that's in the upright. You need a new team. You've got the green light from Spirit to go. The next 3 years are going to be massively important. There'll be firmer foundations this time, and anything that begins will profit. So that, whether that's relationships, businesses, career changes, whatever it is, 3 years finding your tribe, finding your team. Yeah. A bird in a gilded cage. Somebody has everything they need, but they are still feeling the lack. Something is missing. 5 years. Oh my word. Impatience, illness, bad temper. Your ships haven't come in. You thought they would, but they haven't. And there's the 5 of Cups again. Dwelling in the past will get you nowhere. Living in the future, you'll get anxious. Something is taking your attention away to what really matters. And again, there's a real chance of fire. Somebody is not walking away, stuck, because of their inner child or their ego saying, this is not how it's meant to be. I'm meant to be rich, pretty, famous, whatever it is, and you're not. So get over it. There it is again, the Leo energy all over this. They are high maintenance, but they do bring in the financial gains. Again, the apology. There are apologies needed for this greed is all I can say, really. The greed. Greed blinds people. Yeah. So, don't be afraid of the future. Feel the fear, do it anyway. Jump off that cliff and make your wings on the way down. Don't let the dog hold you back. 22 was born in the year of the dog. 22 is positive. He holds the key to either someone's heart, a new car, a new business. Whatever your heart desires, that key fits the lock. So don't give up, because Dick Whittington didn't. So Dick or Richard is important. He didn't want to look the fool, so he persevered, and when he did, he was successful. There will be a bond broken if you follow this new life, this new adventure, Spirit call it. Because up to now, life's been a pantomime, it looks like. So don't fear looking the fool. Just go for what you want and don't look back. Green light from Spirit, go. Fresh starts, new beginnings. Yep, moving on. From stormy waters to calmer ones. Not taking the baggage of the past with you. Success will be yours. 2 sixes, so the change, once the change is made, there will be happiness. Coming off that fence, no longer playing devil's advocate, no longer in denial, no longer protecting others, no longer putting others first, no longer waiting till you're sure of your facts. And then you will win this power struggle. You will come out on top. You will have tamed the beast either within you or this Leo energy, whatever it is. 8 and 26 is now positive. And a bond is kept. But there's got to be courage. Without courage, it will all fall to pieces. Yeah. Getting rid of that toxic energy. Being able to sign something because you no longer are selling your soul to the devil. You know what you want. You know what your worth is. And you're no longer trying to be something you're not. No longer can be manipulated by others. Children may be an issue, and they could be the manipulators. Child abuse, childhood trauma, something or someone from the past that has given you bad energy. And unconditional love, Cancer energy, 21st of June to the 21st of July. Somebody loves you unconditionally. Your wishes and dreams will come true, but only if you're prepared to face the chaos head on, follow your true north node, your life's destiny, without fear, Stand in the eye of the storm and watch the drama going around you. Not your monkeys, not your circus. You just don't dim your light to fit in for anyone. So this is going to be the Uranus, I guess, in the astrology. So it was. Looks like the letter M, but they put it on a side for some reason. And it's Ewas. It is. The apple. Gemini, Cancer, Cusper. Io is the joy to princes and the presence of warriors. A steed in the pride of its hooves. When rich men discuss it, it is ever a comfort to the restless. The Anglo-Saxons of England knew the rune as Io, the letter E. Iwas, not to be confused with Ewas, is a second sequence, is said to represent a pair of horses, a team, Cancer, at full gallop. Their 8 hooves pound on the ground. So there is the team work. And you are moving on to a new team because the old one's not working. Or should be. You should be moving on. It has the obvious association with vehicles and travel in general, but somebody is blocking your ability to do so. That Leo energy. Keeping you in the dark. About to travel. The vehicle of the soul or the physical body is also symbolized by this rune, since Ewas represents a team of horses, a relationship of all kinds fall under the auspices of this rune. Status too forms part of the symbol, so we're carrying on yesterday's theme. Because in ancient times to own a fine horse was the mark of exalted rank, while to own a team took one into the realm of higher aristocracy. It is also said that apart from horses, all of the domestic animals are symbolized. In terms of plants, the rune relates to the apple tree and has associations with the oak, which is Taurus, and the ash. And we haven't had ash, so I might do that one, a video for that one. But the ash is Pisces, Aries, Cusper. And the humble ragwort. The most obvious mythological link with Ewas is Sleipnir, the steed of Odin, the All-Father, which was said to have 8 legs. So again, the number 8, and we've got it there, 826. However, there is a semi-legendary link to be found in early English history. The first Anglo-Saxons to come to England during the reign of the King Vortigern were called Hengest and Horsa. These names meant stallion and horse, respectively. To this day, the symbol of the English county of Kent, the landing place of Hengist and Horsa, is still a white horse. This symbol is seen on a vast scale in southern England as well, where the equine form has been cut into the chalk hillsides. It is also interesting to note that England itself may take its name from a horse god named Ing, who was considered to be an aspect of fertility god Frey. It is therefore likely that when Hengist and Horsa landed on the shores of England, a land that was unknown to them. They bore a banner that was emblazoned with Ewas, which is that. So somebody invading our shores with that. When it appears, either singly or the first rune in reading, you can be sure that things are picking up a pace, but they will change for the better. This is a rune of large concepts, of major projects, and new and exciting adventures. There we go. The new and exciting adventure. It is also said to emphasize the meaning of the other runes of the reading and to speed up events that are foretold. The most usual interpretation indicates travel, usually to a new location that will provide the physical and mental stimulation that you crave. But these travels are being blocked. Somebody is watching the building walls. However, it might equally indicate a move of home or the establishment of a partnership with a person who is strong-willed as you are. The power struggles. The importance of forming a team, which is what we started with, and running in harness, not falling out of step. It suggests, too, it also denotes the need to treat your partners with respect that they deserve, demonstrating your loyalty, consulting them on important issues. Do not keep them in the dark, because if you do, it will backfire. And ensuring that the bonds between you remain strong. Despite these challenges that are in store, the rune may have a connection with higher education, especially if you're involved in subjects that are investigative. So an investigation into this situation, such as the sciences. However, the rune manifests itself in your life. An increase in your personal status and that of those around you is certain. Problems with travel and vehicles are suggested. Your friends and family may not be able to be in tune with your ideas and the frustration, your ambition with unnecessary delays. There may also be a health worry in connection with pets or domestic animals. So, sixth house is hospital doors. So, the intestines, the abdomen, which we talked about yesterday, an apple a day keeps the doctor away, apple juice maybe. Hospitals, vocational workplace, the colour dark brown, the health services, work, altruism, teamwork, co-workers, pets, efficiency, vocation, and daily routine. Sixth house is where we have become aware of others. Linked to Virgo, this is where innate talents and abilities are used in a productive way. So we've got Virgo in the dice, we've got Virgo twice with Chiron in the cards. The sun and planets placed in this part of your chart describe how unselfishly or not someone acts. So whatever sign you've got in your sixth house ruled by Virgo depends. So you have to look into yourself, your own conduct as well, how selfish you are. The sun placed in the sixth, which we've got today's card, for example, indicates dedication to a life of service, but the sign determines whether that takes place in a hospital, a shop, or a government department, or for a charity. The service carried out in the sixth house comes from the heart, without the thought of reward or recognition. So it starts by not being like that. And that's why you're with the wrong team. Somebody's heart is not in it. This is what must be done because it must be done. However, if your personal identity and self-worth is low, then the sixth house may still seek recognition for its good work. So needs praise all the time to be told how worthy it is. And that's dimming your light, waiting for others to tell you your worth. Jupiter in Scorpio. This is changing. This is evolving. Expansion through hidden knowledge. So the things that have been hidden from you will make you grow. Placing strong emphasis on sexual activity. So a hidden affair. Jupiter in Scorpio nonetheless pushes back the boundaries of esoteric knowledge. So something is being definitely kept from you. You are being put in the dark about something that someone is getting up to. And there's Chiron. So we've got Virgo in the dice. And we've got Chiron 3 times, which is Virgo and healing. Physician, heal thyself. You cannot heal a situation or others until you heal yourself. Chiron, Chiron, Chiron. And Chiron is the key, which is what the Fool holds in his hand. The key to everything. The key, the solution to the problem. 22. Number 8, and we've got 8, 8, 8. 3 times the number 8. So let's have a look. They don't do that for no reason. 888. Used to be an advert on telly something about 888. What it phone calls? So hidden phone calls maybe. Someone wants to apologise. The Hanged Man. Are you going to be the victim, martyr, prisoner? Because that's what this is. The wound is the place where the light enters. So healing must take place before you can deal with this matter. As an astrological signs of Virgo for health and Sagittarius for spiritual well-being. So this is about your health. It's resurrection and the Christ figure. So religion maybe. This is a card, and the health can be physical health, financial health, whatever it is that's not looking well at the minute. This is about great transformations, hence the Scorpio energy. Therefore, in many ways, you are rising from the muck of the swamp. Chiron's energy says that once you are able to heal yourself, you must take that gift and learn how to restore others. We can mend our wounds when we embrace the process and understand the gift of illness and dysfunction. Chiron is also an expert in alchemy, which gives us the ability to transform the mundane into the marvellous. Chiron is a blending of strengths of Saturn and Uranus, and we know Uranus is in the astrology. The truth, meaning we don't just throw out the old. There is wisdom there, but you should also embrace the bold and the new. In keeping with this, Chiron also governs quantum physics, medicine and astrology. And this card turns up in a reading. It can indicate health matters or that issues of a medical nature may be of concern. This matter may have to do with health concerns, especially any emotional healing that is needed. At this time you will find yourself visiting or having interactions with health facilities or any place that has to do with the healing of the body, mind or spirit. It's a time of teaching and learning, so schools may figure in too. Certain sorrows of the deep past, there's the past, will resurface. So be careful of repeating old patterns. These will tend to resurface unless faced head on with hope, healing and freedom, where you can resolve things. The symbol of Chiron is the key, and this card says that you have the key to open the right doors that you're asking. To do this, you are going to have to work with the wounded or downtrodden in some way. So if this is true, it's now time to save yourself and in the process save others. Pisces energy, the number 12, prisoners, suicides, issues with the feet and toes. Just do not play the victim, be the victim, and don't play the martyr. And if you aren't doing things out of the goodness of your heart, Don't be doing them at all, because that's going to backfire. The celestial beings are number 17. There we are. Your wishes and dreams will come true if you listen to spirit and follow your true path, the one that you was born for. "17. So, the spiral was an important symbol for the Celts. It's also the DNA. It symbolises many things, but mostly it represents movement and constant spinning cycles of the stars in the night, so the astrology. The North Star was believed to be the location of what they termed as heaven. So there we go, heaven. The stars spiraled out of the sky, which became the pathway to how souls ascended to heaven. A spiral has no beginning or end, it just is. When we think of creation, we think of there being a beginning and an end, usually needing a force to create it. So where does that force come from? It needs movement, it needs motivation, and an energy or force behind it to make it start. So what are you about to create? What do you need in order to make it happen? And how will you continue to keep it moving? To keep something moving, it needs consistent flow of energy. And that's what I'm saying. This hasn't got it. It's come to an end. Is it sustainable? Will it be enough to keep everything moving, or are you driving things too fast, which will end up in burnout? Slow and steady. Just as we draw the energy from the earth, so too we can draw upon the energy from above us. Other realms and moons and stars, the sun, all are energies that can work with us. So vitamin C, like I said, and D. Keeping in mind that what we are made from, stardust, meditating or journeying can help us connect with these energies. So it may be time to explore new options for keeping your cup full. Sustainability is the key to keep the spiral forever in motion. So don't rush, don't work too hard, because you will not be able to sustain it. How it is. It's your beliefs, it's your truth that matters. The 25, which in the tarot, the 7 and 25, is the Chariot. So, this is your belief system, not your religion, not your indoctrination, but what you truly believe on the inside. Your book of shadows, your journal if you like. A Wiccan book of shadows is a record of ritual beliefs, prayers and magical lore. While there are published books of shadows, each practitioner will have a personal book as well. For Wicca is a tradition that greatly values individualism and rejects dogma. The Book of Shadows is a tool, not a set of commandments. No man has a right to command you to do anything. This is a time to deepen your knowledge through study, including but not limited to reading. Seek out teachers who will encourage you to think for yourself. Put your study into practice through meaningful rites and spell work. Knowledge, law, learning. Walk in the path of wisdom. How do you challenge authority? Because that may be needed right now. Oh, we got the 17 again. You cannot make this up. How well did they do there? Did you not? Can you see that? 17. 17. Well done, Spirit. Well done. And 17. So we've got 888, 17, 17, 17, and 26. 6 and 26. So it looks like the 8s are positive. However, the 26 could be negative. So, here we go then. 17. Mandrake. The letter M. Mandragora officinarum. Venus, love. Saturn, truth. And Mars, war. Earth, get grounded. Mandrake, in all its forms, is a deeply magical plant used by witches for love. And I've told you before, you cannot make someone love you. So as soon as they set eyes on the true love, it will break the spell. Fertility, lust, and protection. The famous witch's flying ointment, as chemically it contains the alkaloid rich diuretics of sopalmine, hydroxyamine, and atropine, mixed into a salve with other poisonous plants, particularly with those in the nightshade family. It aids witches to fly to the Sabbath, so Sunday. But care must be used in the dosage and application. Like the plants of the nightshade family, the mandrake has 5 petals and evokes the powers of the witch's pentagram. Association with the planet Venus, moving in a 5-pointed pattern with the earth and sun. While there are several non-nightshade plants claiming the name of mandrake, including English mandrake, better known as white bryony, American mandrake, better known as May apple, and we've got the apple tree again, and even Asian mandrake, another name for ginseng. True mandrake varieties are of the nightshade family and Mandragora genus, while considered a sacred magical herb with associations today with Hecate, Diana, Hermes, Mercury, so parcels being delivered, and Aphrodite. This has also had a sinister reputation due to its human-like shape, which would often be crafted into a doll or puppet, so a voodoo doll, or you being used as a puppet, referred to as an Alron or mannequin. The spirit of the root was said to draw within. In that way, a witch could fare forth into the world of spirit by animating a root doll capable of doing the witch's bidding, conferring protection and blessings upon a household or smiting energies. The doll is often clothed and regularly fed with water, wine, milk, or blood, empowering it to perform these duties. Law tells us that the mandrake is created by the fallen semen of the hanged man at the gallows, which that was the hanged man, number 12. And that when dog, its screams can kill a human, evoking the idea of enticing a hungry dog tied to a loose root. So murder, possibly somebody going to prison for murder, and something about a dog. To rip it out of the ground by placing meat just outside the reach of the dog. Thus the dog bears the screams, deadly sounds, not the human harvesting it. While there is no truth to denying when unearthing a mandrake, we can attest to the shift of energy in a place where mandrake is repotted or dug up, releasing its magical presence. A pinch of mandrake root is a powerful catalyst for any spell, bringing in intense force to make things happen. So you might be forcing something to happen. An intense force to make things happen. To use in fertility magic and medicine, as well as love and lust is biblical, with references in Genesis and Song of Songs. Its baneful nature makes it useful in domination and cursing as well as protection. So the underworld qualities grant the power of fight and vision. It can also be used to confer invisibility, so someone may be ignoring you. As a plant spirit, mandrake is the prominent teacher of witches, being the most human of the herb baneful herbs. Mandrake can act as a guide and teacher in magic, uniting us onto the crooked path to meet the witch goddesses and gods. In spiritual healing, the flower essence is used to heal the issues around you, around power, particularly around abuse of sorcerous powers. So power struggles, like I said, abuse of power, as in cases where we have used power to unnecessarily harm others and have harmed us with magic. Mandrake can also help us to find an appropriate blend of spirituality, magic, sexuality, and find empowerment through seeming transgressions against mainstream society or breaking with expectations. Mandrake guides us to walk the path of magic, the path of the witch, and seek the mystery of the hidden and the dark things, so whatever's being kept from us. Embracing who we really are, ask yourself who you are using this magic, how you're going to use this magic that you have. The mandrake is greenwood sorcerer, aligned with the wisdom of the gallows, the hanged man's mysteries, and the depth of the earthy grave to be reborn. The mandrake makes the sign of the sorcerer with both hands, reminding us of the witch's power to both bless and curse, or to also offering protection from such cursing. So anybody who's cursed you, it will bounce back on them. We don't need to read that. I am a magical creature capable of anything. Now we enter the North Node. We are about to take our first steps towards our destiny. We call to the element of earth in the great below. We call to the green spirit of wisdom. We call the bane mandrake, root of love, death and wisdom, mandragora of the midnight screams that brings madness, whisper the secrets of the deep, each to us. Hail and welcome. Beautiful read. Thanks for listening. Speak soon. Bye.